Online explosion Byeon Woo-seok was caught in front of Kim Hye-yoon's house late at night. What really happened under the cover of darkness? Whispers are turning into roars and the internet is on fire with speculation. Is this a secret rendezvous or something far more shocking? Welcome to Red Carpet Revealed, where we peel back the glamour and dive into the drama. Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind the midnight mystery. It was supposed to be an ordinary night in Hanam-dong, the luxurious Seoul neighborhood, tucked quietly away from the paparazzi's relentless gaze. The air was heavy with the promise of summer, the streets dimly lit and eerily silent. But at exactly 11:42 p.m. on May 23rd, that stillness shattered, sending shockwaves through the internet and shaking the Korean entertainment industry to its core. A black SUV crept into view, headlights briefly flickering before switching off. It stopped in front of a sleek three-story villa nestled between two embassies. The driver sat unmoving for several minutes, his cap pulled low, his mask covering everything but his unmistakable eyes. Then in one quick motion, he stepped out and made a call, glancing nervously around him. The man, Byeon Woo-seok, the current it boy of Korean dramas, adored for his tall frame, warm smile, and recent breakout roles. The location. The private residence of actress Kim Hye-yoon, a name synonymous with elegance, intelligence, and mystery. And what happened next? That's the question everyone is asking. The internet meltdown. The first photo, snapped by a sharp-eyed local walking their dog, was blurry but clear enough. Woo-seok, unmistakable, even in disguise, standing directly outside Kim Hye-yoon's gate. Just minutes later, the picture was posted on Twitter with the caption, "No way. Isn't that Byeon Woo-seok outside Kim Hye-yoon's house right now? Died midnight visit?" Within 20 minutes, the post went viral, and hashtags like Hatcher Secret Couple or Midnight Visit and Woo-seok caught began trending. But things didn't stop there. A second piece of evidence surfaced, this time from a neighborhood security camera. The short video clip showed Woo-seok pacing outside the gate before the door buzzed open. Someone inside let him in. The camera didn't catch their face, but the timing and the address left no room for doubt. What could possibly bring one of Korea's brightest young actors to the doorstep of one of its most private actresses at midnight, unaccompanied and unannounced? A pattern of secrets. Now, as netizens dig deep, new details are emerging. An anonymous source from within the gated Hanam-dong enclave revealed, "I've seen that SUV here before. Maybe 3 or 4 times this past month. It's always late and he never stays long." Is this a clandestine romance that's been hiding in plain sight? Or is something else at play? Social media detectives are working overtime. Fans have unearthed old interviews where both Woo-seok and Hye-yoon mentioned wanting to date secretly away from the public eye. Another fan found photos from last month where the two stars wore similar silver rings on their right hands. Mere coincidence or subtle signs we all missed? Adding fuel to the fire, a popular entertainment YouTube channel claimed earlier this year that two A-list stars had been quietly seeing each other since March, but offered no names. Now fans are connecting the dots. Deafening silence from both agencies. As of 10:00 a.m. on May 24th, neither Byeon Woo-seok's nor Kim Hye-yoon's management agencies have made a single comment. Reporters have been calling, emailing, even waiting outside their respective buildings. But all that's come back is radio silence. And that silence is screaming. Because in an industry where timing and perception are everything, not denying can sometimes say more than 1,000 official statements. The internet is now ablaze with theories, and they're getting wilder by the minute. Theory 1: Secret lovers. The most obvious and romantic theory. Late night visits, secret signals matching rings. Is it finally time for a real-life K-drama romance? Theory 2: Drama in the making. Some believe the two stars are secretly filming a high-profile project, and this was a hush-hush meeting to rehearse or plan. But then, why the need for secrecy? Theory 3: Emergency visit. Another thread speculates that Woo-seok may have rushed to Hye-yoon's side due to a personal emergency, suggesting something far more serious or intimate. Whatever the reason, the public wants answers. And fast. By morning, Hanam-dong was no longer the serene, high-security haven it once was. Paparazzi vans lined the narrow alleyways parked just outside the residence's ornate gate. Curious onlookers, some traveling from distant parts of Seoul, gathered with cameras and smartphones in hand, waiting for even the slightest movement, hoping for a glimpse of either Byeon Woo-seok or Kim Hye-yoon. But the house remained silent. The blinds were drawn, no lights turned on, no shadows moved, and in that silence a storm was brewing. Emotional shockwaves, fans react on social media, the responses have been anything but calm. Some fans are heartbroken, struggling to accept that their beloved Woo-seok may already be involved in a secret relationship. I've supported him for years. Why lie to us? One user wrote, attaching a crying emoji. If it's love, I'll cheer for them, but I feel betrayed that they hid it, another commented. Others are ecstatic, calling it the romance of the year with fan edits, romantic fan fiction, and hashtag campaigns celebrating the possible couple. They're perfect for each other. Just look at their vibes. Please let this be real. We need a K-drama couple in real life. But a third group, perhaps the loudest, is suspicious. Some suggest the midnight meeting was orchestrated by PR teams to draw attention ahead of a major announcement or drama collaboration. One particularly popular conspiracy thread reads, "What if this is a distraction from a scandal about to break somewhere else in the industry?" We've seen it before. Industry reactions, whispers behind closed doors. Behind the scenes, insiders are buzzing. A veteran stylist who worked with Kim Hye-yoon last year told Red Carpet Revealed off the record. Hye-yoon is very careful. She doesn't date publicly, barely socializes outside of her team. If Woo-seok is at her home, it's serious. She wouldn't risk that unless there were real feelings involved. Another producer hinted at a bigger picture. These two have been in unofficial talks for a drama slated for late 2025. If this is tied to that, it's genius PR. But if it's personal, this could derail negotiations or skyrocket ratings. The entertainment industry is holding its breath. In a culture where celebrity privacy is both sacred and constantly invaded, every move from this point forward matters. The wrong word could set off a scandal. The right word, a legend. Is this a turning point for Korean celebrity culture? Beyond the drama, this moment is stirring deeper questions. Why are celebrities still forced to hide who they love? When will the industry and the public allow stars to be human? In recent years, Korea's younger generation has begun to shift perspectives on idol and actor relationships. While older fans may still cling to the idea of untouchable single-hearted stars, Gen Z is demanding authenticity, even vulnerability. Byeon Woo-seok and Kim Hye-yoon, if indeed romantically involved, may find themselves at the center of a cultural reckoning. Not just as actors, but as symbols of a possible new era in Korean entertainment, one where love isn't a liability. What happens next? As of now, both stars remain unreachable. Their agencies have promised a joint statement soon, but every minute of delay fuels more questions, theories, and headlines. Rumors are circulating that Woo-seok has left Seoul, temporarily retreating to his family's vacation house in Gangwon-do. Others believe Kim Hye-yoon is holed up with her legal team, preparing to either deny the claims or control the narrative. Whatever the truth is, it's only a matter of time before the next bombshell drops. Will they come clean? Will they deny everything? Or will the truth remain buried behind Hanam-dong's closed gates? One thing is clear. This isn't just a story anymore. It's a phenomenon. And as the world waits with bated breath, Red Carpet Revealed will be right here, watching, digging, and telling it all. Stay tuned. The night is far from over.